and welcome to the channel. So I has a brew, right, so I has my customary brew. So I've changed my customary brew to an alcoholic Spitfire. It has a brew squee. I also have some chocolate spread sandwiches, of which I've already taken a bite. Right, so what I thought I might do is do a Let's Play Euro Truck Simulator 2. Whoa, oh, that's not big, is it? That was a bit of balls up. So I has a brew. So I'm just finishing off my brew squee from the last video.
So I'm here at EGX with Mike Bithell, who is creator of Thomas Was Alone.
So I'm out and about. So I has a brew.
So I'm at EGX at the 18 plus area.
So I has a brew. So today is my 5th YouTube birthday, which is just astounding. So my first video upload was 31st July 2011, and that doesn't even feel like. I look back, I'm like, actually, that's not that long ago. 5 years is not very long at all. But I actually look at what I've done in my life, and 5 years is fucking an insane amount of time. I graduated university, doing a really shit degree. Well, no, it was an alright degree, but certainly in terms of relevance to what I'm doing, nothing like it. You know, I got a job straight out of university, a really good job, and then was made redundant / left. Then moved to London. Like, what the fuck is that all about? I didn't even think in a million years I'd move to London. And then being in fucking Sydney, and then also having this like YouTube thing in the background, which has kind of waned over the past year because of basically work and my career, really. But it's insane. Like, I've got 2,000 subscribers now, which is nothing. And certainly, you know, now YouTube has become this big thing where before it wasn't really, it wasn't a viable medium. But now, like, you think about even in 5 years how much YouTube has changed. You know, the likes of, I'm just trying to think like the 5 major big YouTubers. Or even just like slightly smaller than the big 5, really. You know, like Troy Sivan and Tyler Oakley and all that other kind of stuff. Like I'm just trying to think who else now. Zoella, all those kinds of things, and they are brand personalities in their own right. It's like, it's fucking insane. You imagine that 5 years ago, people were like, no, don't be stupid. It's only 5 years. Netflix has come a long way. The amount of tech that's come a long way. We've got Windows 10 now. When I started, it would have been Windows 7. Windows 8 was coming around. That was like the beta for Windows 8, but that was it. And it's been an insane ride. I've managed to go to EGX twice, courtesy of press passes and stuff, which is great. I met some amazing people at some events, and you know, speaking to people online, it's great. And it's fantastic, and it's a really good medium for me to share my shit, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I haven't actually been posting very much stuff because of work. I've been moving, so this is my new place, which I will not show you at the moment because it's a complete pit for a minute, and there's nothing in it, which is why it's so echoey. And we'll do a tour once I get everything set up, once I get my TV set up, my couch, all that kind of stuff. I still need to get a PC, which is a couple of months away. But yeah, it's like, it's amazing, you know. Some of the stuff I've managed to do, some of the things that I've even talked about have been great, you know, and this whole thing has been fantastic. And the reason I do it is because I really enjoy it. The reason I do it is because I love it. I love my fans, if you can call it that. I do have some actual genuine fans, which is really bizarre. I've got like 5 or 10 people that are really like dedicated fans of As You Chill and me and this thing that I've done on the internet to, you know, and it's weird. And I know some of my videos have got 300,000 views and all that kind of stuff, and 160,000 views. You're like, what? It's insane for some random Cornish guy who. I guess I've got a bit of skill. I can talk to a camera, and I've got a really big tech background, but essentially I'm nobody special. You know, I'm not this amazing kind of guy, but people seem to like it and love it, and it's really good. And you know, for me, I enjoy doing it, and if I had more time, I would dedicate more time to it. And certainly once I get this sorted out, get my life sorted out and work sorted out, I will try my hardest this year to do more YouTube, because if I don't, it's going to die. And not that I necessarily care too much about popularity at all. You know, I'm not doing this for popularity. If I was trying to do this for popularity or fame or money, I'm in the wrong fucking game, because the difference between me and somebody else is chance and opportunity and luck, and it's nothing to do about talent. I mean, Christ, if the likes of fucking Syndicate can bloody get rich just existing, you know, it's not that I'm bitter at all. Well, maybe a little bit, but you know, it's an interesting kind of thing, and people always try and do that whole, like, you know, you get these 16-year-olds and they want to try and become the next like big YouTuber, and some of them make it, you know, granted some of them make it, but the majority don't, and the majority get disheartened. But you should always go into YouTube with the mindset of it being enjoyable, doing it because you want to do the content you want to do, or the material, if you're Lee Brown, that you want to do, because it's so much fucking better, so much better. And I can't thank you guys enough for kind of sticking around, really, because I probably wouldn't have, even though it is sort of for me, it's also for you guys as well, I wouldn't have stuck around if I didn't have people subscribing and commenting and tweeting and meeting up with me at things like EGX, and, you know, sharing shit and doing all the bits and pieces you guys do, supporting me on Patreon, all that kind of stuff. The only thing really to sort of end on is there is some more VI coming, so I had a guy create me some VI. I will set it all up. It's going to take me some time to get it all sorted, because I need to do a bit of tweaks myself personally. I need to recreate some designs for stuff. I need to recreate some business cards. I need to recreate the channel art. I need to do all that kind of stuff. And it takes some time, and at the moment I've got very much time, because I've got so much other stuff to do, as well as actually have a life outside of YouTube. So I could potentially, I suppose, I could dedicate one evening a week to doing it. But the thing is, creating a video maybe takes half an hour to an hour. The research around it might take 2 hours. The actual video editing might take 2 hours. Rendering takes maybe 3 hours. Uploading it takes maybe an hour. And so all in total, it's pretty much a full day. You basically need to spend an entire working day getting it sorted. So I will try and see if I can dedicate some time, maybe leave work a bit early, try and like blitz it, or even just film on the way to work. If I can get around anxiety of people looking at me and thinking I'm fucking weird, I'll try and do that, but we shall see. I do need to get my setup sorted, because all I've got is this camera, which is a 600D, my EOS M, and that's pretty much it. I've got my mic, which is the Rode Go, I think, but my Samsung CO1U or Samsung CO1U I have to get rid of, so I haven't got any decent sort of condenser mic, so I need to get a decent condenser mic, get it all set up again, get some decent sound thing going on, because there's some weird fucking echo in here because it's so fucking vast. This space is fucking massive, but I'll do a proper tour once it's set up, once it's less echoey, and I'll show you how it wants to go. My idea is to get an actual proper YouTube studio kind of thing set up, so that I can do this thing properly. The production quality is going to be better, etc., etc. But we shall see. We shall see. But yes, just, you know, send me some comments, send me like your most favourite thing I've ever done, whatever the fuck you want to do, tweet about it, Facebook it, whatever. Hit me up on Twitter at AsYouChill, send me an email, aaron@asyychill.com, like, subscribe, favourite, all that kind of bullshit. Yeah, and also facebook.com/AsYouChill. I think that's it. And Instagram, if you really want to follow me on there. I'm basically AsYouChill everywhere. I think even on Steam, if you want to have me on Steam, although I haven't gamed for 6 months or more because of time. But yes, thank you ever so much for 5 years. Here's to maybe 10 years. I mean, Christ, you imagine 10 years from now, I'll be 35. No, I won't. That's a lie. No, I won't. I'll be 30 in 10. When my YouTube channel gets to 10 years old, I'll be 30. If YouTube still exists in this kind of format, which I'm very doubtful it will, but we'll see. But apart from that, I shall catch you in a later video.